What's going on, guys? I want to recap a couple of trades from this morning. Now, there was a very good trade off the open for all of you guys who like to trade the New York Open. These levels were covered inside of Evolution Traders, inside my mentorship program. If you guys are interested in joining that so you guys can be able to see the screen shares and do the live trading, that link is down in the description box below. But what we're looking at here is I've got a few levels marked out on this chart, a couple of key levels that I want you guys to kind of focus on. Purple line up here is going to be your daily 20. So you're looking at your daily 20 SMA up here. You can see in pre-market, we kind of pushed up into that daily 20 and we had a reversal candlestick. So we had a hammer candle, little doji candle action, and off the open, we kind of failed to break above that, right? We failed to break above that and we started to push down. Now, there was a couple of areas off the open. Again, remember, if you're going to decide to trade the open, and for me, I consider the open at least the first 30 minutes of the market. If you're going to trade the first 30 minutes of the market, make sure you guys are sized correctly. A lot of these moves are 40, 50, 60, 70 point candles, 100 point candles. I don't think you can really take a lot of trades where you're trading, multiple mini contracts and hoping that it goes in your favor. Practice 1-2 micro contracts, see if you can catch a 50-point move, see if you can catch a 30-point move, a 100-point move. There's all types of moves that are able to be caught in this environment. Now, back to the strategy, we're looking at the old 20 SMA. Okay, 20 SMA play, you guys have seen it, you guys have heard it, you guys have maybe taken these trades. Look at the 20 SMA on a 5-minute time frame here going into the open. Notice that the second 5-minute candle here at 6:35 Pacific Standard Time closes below, right, with a 97 point range, closes below the 20 SMA. There's a couple of areas here that I want you guys to target. If I was to drop a price level line at the previous swing low from pre-market and this zone, okay, this zone from the swing low before that, this is going to give you a couple of areas for scalpers to take some quick profits. So once you get this close at 635 below the 20 SMA, wait for the next candle to open up and confirm the low of my reason why candle. I call this the reason why. Again, why is it the reason why candle? Well, it's, quite frankly, it's the reason why I'm looking to take the trade. The reason why I'm looking to take this trade is because we closed underneath this 20 SMA. I'm waiting for a following candle to confirm the low of my reason why, and then I'm targeting a prior swing low or a swing low even before that as my potential targets. Now, in this particular situation, you're looking to get short below 19,064, or excuse me, your target is 19,064. You're looking to get short below your reason why, which is 19,095. This is a 35-point move. Now, depending on the number of contracts that you're trading is going to depend on how much money you're going to make. As you start to confirm, okay, that reason why low, you drive into that swing low at 64, sweeping that, low that we had from the pre-market, 235, 2 o'clock, or 235, 245 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. These were your two price targets. So if this is price target number 1, this is price target number 2, your entry price is below this area here. You're taking a little bit of profits here. You're taking the rest of your profits there. Okay. And shortly after that, you can see that once the market kind of swept through this pre-market low here, it had a nice bounce. Okay. Nice bounce. However, we're looking to just get in here, take a little bit of profits here, take a little bit of profits here. If you're trading 2 micro contracts and take 35 points, you're looking at around $70 profit for each of the, or for each individual contract. It's about $150 of potential profits here into this swing low. And then if you look at this next target that we were looking at here at this low at 19,022, you're talking about profits of at least another 40 points. Let's call it 30 points. You could have taken a potential 50 points, 60 points on this flush here. Okay, so on this opening flush, about 50 to 60 points worth of profit. Again, if you're trading those 2 micro contracts, looking at about a $200 quick trade here that lasted, realistically from the market started 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. these are one and done trades. One thing that I do want to stress on is if you do find yourself being a trader who likes to trade the open, which is this range here, understand that it's extremely volatile. Understand that we're kind of playing with fire because, the market could shoot down, it could spring back up. The market could spring up, could shoot back down. It's a little bit of a 50-50 ball game here, where I like to say it's a little bit more of a gamble. There's not too much structure that's going on. You're kind of just more so playing momentum. Even though you do have a legitimate setup, this is just a momentum style trade here to take profits in this range. If you manage to take one of these trades and you manage to make some cash, what I would do would be wrapping it up. Okay, don't look to go long, don't look to go short, don't look to go long, don't look to go short. I would wrap it up. I would walk away with whatever profits you made in this range, because again, being able to come into the markets and make money that quickly on a momentum style scalp, I think you're going to do and have a lot more success not continuing to trade, because you're going to run the risk of giving back a lot of profits. And when you run the risk of giving back a lot of profits, you open the door to that emotional lack of discipline and emotional, loss of control, where you can put yourself on tilt. So I would make a note of this. If you do trade with inside the first 30 minutes and you do catch a winning trade, make that your one and done trade for the day, regardless of dollar amount, whether you make $100 on a trade or you make $1,000 on a trade. That was the what you were looking to do. You did your job, you made your money, your day is over. If you get into the habit of continuing to trade and continuing to think you're going to make more money and more money because you're taking more trades, you are running the risk, okay? You are seriously running the risk of giving back a lot of profits and putting yourself on emotional absolute tilt, going on a little bit of a roller coaster. So again, let's recap this in 60 seconds or less. What were we looking for off the open? This daily 20 SMA, if we got above it and held it, we were going to look to go long. That did not happen. Once we started to fail and we lost this 20 SMA, I have a reason why candle. The reason why I want to take the trade, I want to get short if we confirm that low. I want to target the previous swing low from pre-market and the previous swing low before that. This is price target 1, this is price target 2. Taking profits from here to here is 35 points. Taking profits from here to here and holding it all the way until this zone when we got this sweep is about 50 to 60 points. If you catch this scalp, it's a one and done trade. Consider it a job well done. Walk away for the day. Remember, try to avoid trading mini contracts right now. Right now, you can still make fantastic money trading a handful of micros. You really don't need to put yourself in all too much risk to make, a few $100s a day, especially with these prop firms where you can kind of grow a few $100s a day, getting that into payout within a couple of weeks, as long as you play it safe. Avoid over trading, stop doing stupid shit, have some patience, and make sure that for sure you're kind of following the bigger technicals here. There was no reason to kind of want to go long off the open until we got over the pre-market high. There was no reason to want to go long off the open until we took out our daily 20 SMA. When we got rejected, we wanted to stay short, see if we can hit some of these price targets. And if we hit those price targets off that momentum, you want to wrap it up for the day. If you guys want to trade with me each and every single day live, maybe you guys want to get access to the 30-day mentorship where you can come in and kind of watch me screen share and go over this in real time, communicate with me on voice chat, definitely jump in. That's going to be the first link down in the description box below. If you guys need evaluation accounts with Apex or daytraders.com, you guys can use code DAnthony. If you want to try out the newest prop firm, Top 1 Futures, that link is also down in the description box below. They have direct to funding. That might be a good alternative for some of you guys who don't want to go through the evaluation process, and maybe you guys want to go direct to sim funded Top 1 Futures. That link is down in the description box below. Make sure to give me a thumbs up on the video, guys, and I'll see all of you guys on the next one.